It's one of the most iconic scenes in movie history. A woman covered head to toe in gold paint, lying lifeless on a satin bed. That unforgettable image from Goldfinger defined James Bond cinema forever. But what if I told you that scene almost never happened, and that it nearly destroyed the life of the woman who made it legendary? This is the untold story of Shirley Eaton, the real Golden Girl, and the shocking truth behind her rise. Her disappearance and her ultimate decision to walk away from Hollywood for good in 1964. The world was obsessed with James Bond. Sean Connery had already transformed Ian Fleming's suave secret agent into a global phenomenon, and Goldfinger was set to push that success into the stratosphere. But amid the gadgets, the villains, and the Aston Martins, one image became etched into cinematic history: the shimmering gold body of Jill Masterson, the woman who paid the ultimate price for betraying Goldfinger. Shirley Eaton, the actress behind that unforgettable scene, had no idea what she was walking into when she accepted the role. At the time, she was a rising British star, beautiful, talented, and charismatic. She'd already made a name for herself in comedies and thrillers. But Goldfinger was different. It was dangerous, glamorous, and destined to become a legend. Still, when the idea of being painted in gold from head to toe was first proposed, Shirley hesitated. The concept, though striking, carried real risks. Rumors swirled around the film industry about the dangers of full-body paint. People whispered that covering the skin entirely could lead to something called skin asphyxiation, where the body couldn't release toxins through sweat, a potentially fatal condition. The producers assured her it would be safe. But even so, precautions were taken. During the now famous photo shoot and film sequence, makeup artists left a small patch of unpainted skin on her abdomen, just to allow her body to breathe. What few people realize is that the process was grueling. Shirley spent hours being painted gold, her body covered in a metallic sheen that felt heavy and suffocating under the hot studio lights. Every move was uncomfortable. Every breath was deliberate. Yet, despite the difficulty, she pulled it off flawlessly. When audiences saw that haunting image on screen, Bond discovering Jill's lifeless gold-covered body, they were stunned. It was eerie, seductive, and unforgettable. That single moment turned Shirley Eaton into a global icon overnight. But with fame came consequences. Almost immediately, Shirley found herself objectified by the media and pigeonholed by Hollywood. The press called her the Golden Girl so relentlessly that the title became both a blessing and a curse. She was adored, yes, but she was also trapped by that image. Casting directors didn't see Shirley Eaton the actress anymore. They saw the golden statue from Goldfinger. As the years went by, the spotlight that had once seemed so glamorous began to lose its glow. Shirley, who had always valued her privacy and family, started feeling the toll of fame. After appearing in a few more films, including The Naked Brigade and The Blood of Fu Manchu, she made a stunning decision. In 1969, at the height of her popularity, she walked away from Hollywood entirely. She chose her family over fame, her peace over publicity. For decades, rumors swirled that Shirley Eaton had died from the gold paint used in Goldfinger. It became one of Hollywood's most persistent myths. In reality, she was very much alive, living quietly in England, raising her children and occasionally giving interviews to set the record straight. "I was just an actress doing my job," she once said, reflecting on her brief but unforgettable role. "I was lucky to be part of something that became cinematic history." Today, Shirley Eaton remains a symbol of classic Bond glamour, not because of the tragedy people imagined, but because of her strength and grace in walking away from a world that could have consumed her. Her story reminds us that behind every iconic movie moment is a real person, one who faced fears, made choices, and lived a life far beyond the camera's reach. In the end, Bond's Golden Girl didn't just make movie history, she became a legend on her own terms.